force. And the Broncos will put total leather to crank us up. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. So Duke's offense will get the football first. They sure hope that dynamic connection that was on display last week rears its head and wreaks havoc again today, Jesse.
And last week, it didn't matter what the secondary was doing from a coverage standpoint, David, whether it was man, zone, double covered, ISO. These two were simply unstoppable. Huge challenge for the defense today.
Well, maybe they tried the triple coverage. I mean, because obviously nothing worked a week ago, but I've got to take his main threat away. Obviously a superstar out wide. Like, I've got to make somebody else beat me. Obviously a great QB wide receiver duo. I'm just not letting that wide receiver get me today.
And now on second down for this offense. Looking for space. It's Moore. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice game.
You want to get the crowd out of the game? Make it boring. Pound the football. Run the football right at them. It takes the juice away. It takes that sauce away. You don't get to those third down situations where they get absolutely bonkers and it's hard for the quarterback to even think. Just run the football right at them.
Pass to 40. On the move at the 30. Touchdown, Duke. Once he got a step, it was all over right to the house.
And as a coach, you're just hoping your offense can take the field on the first series of the game and create a little bit of momentum, get into a rhythm. How about that running play? Hitting a home run early in this game. You know that's got the sidelines all juiced up.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Broncos offense will go to work for the first time. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. It'll be interesting to see what they do today.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Trying play action. Lofts one high and deep. Pulls it in down the sideline. And the tackle is made, but not before that completion gets them 30-plus. What a dynamic play on that last one. Flips the field, and they've got it 1st and 10 from the 28. The give to the running back from the shotgun. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
They're trying to run the football, and there's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
To the air, it's Madsen. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Looking for the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Broncos.
You know, sometimes as a play caller, you just don't have to overthink things. I've got a guy who's faster than your guys, and he's just going to run straight down the field. I'm going to throw it way down the field. He's going to make the catch, and we're going to score a touchdown, and that's pretty much what just happened there.
And he made the extra point without problem. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. He'll call for the fair catch here. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. Using his legs, it's Moore. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a 1st down.
This running back loves running into the teeth of the defense. In between the tackles, he keeps a low pad level, and he's got some speed.
They're going to go right back to him on 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Not quite in rhythm there. Incomplete. This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Now on the move. Got the first down and more. Oh, it's a fumble. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
And those are so frustrating when you're a defense and you swarm to the football, and you stick the quarterback, and you make him cough it up just to have the other team recover it again, and you don't get it. Still a good stick, still a good physical play. Keep hitting that quarterback.
Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Dropping back, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Broncos can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Power football with the run. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. They punted away on 4th down. The punt goes out of bounds, and a nice job to get them backed up. I think they'll spot it right around the 15. And the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stand.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last possession.
Well, they're trying to go toss to the field and get that running back out into space to use his speed, but the defense looked like they were already lined up expecting that play, and they force a negative.
Might be changing the route. To the air on 2nd down. The throw to the outside is complete. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Line is set on 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over the middle, it's Anthony. He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line.
If they're going to sit back in zone, I'm going to make sure I know exactly what they're doing, find those holes, find those crossing patterns, and take advantage of that zone coverage.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. What a grab along the left sideline. Got the foot down in a strong throw. Put it right on the money.
Well, the offense is finding success throwing this guy's way. He just had a massive, massive play, his longest catch of the game. And I think if you're on offense, you got to keep looking this guy's way. He's now starting to prove that he's eating his guy alive in coverage, and he needs more touches.
Sets up the screen. And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning. The Blue Devils with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pulls and throws out the RPO. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion.
It's hard to have success on wide receiver screens when you're facing press man coverage because your blockers out front oftentimes can't pick them up, and that receiver gets gobbled up as soon as he catches the pass. You saw it on that last play.
Wants to throw again. Rushes on him. Defense falls on the ball. Going to be a turnover.
You know, as quarterbacks, you've got to be good in the pocket. Even when things are collapsing, you've got guys swiping at it. You've got to have two hands on the football. Didn't do a really good job of ball security there, and that led to the fumble.
Back to pass. It's Madsen. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
What a game-changing play by this defense. Nice job. You got them backed up in their own territory coming out. Now you force the turnover, set your offense up with some great scoring field position.
Wrestled to the ground, but he's inside the 10 and down to the 9.
You see a lot of quarterbacks get in trouble when they start forcing things. He did a really good job. He wanted to throw the football. You can tell. Drops back, nothing open. It's okay. I'm just going to take off, get what I can get.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
That's a great job by the defense, but I don't think the quarterback made the right decision on that RPO. It looked as if the defense was expecting run. They had the box crowded. That's when the quarterback, I think, needs to hold on to and then throw downfield.
Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Got his man on the right. Touchdown, Blue Devils! They get it into the end zone to pay off that opportunity.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Out of bounds, stopped just short of the 20 at the 19, and now they feel like they have room to operate. This drive will start from the 19-yard line. They want to run it left here. He made the first guy miss, but there were too many dudes coming to help, and they stopped him behind the line. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To throw, it's Madsen. Makes the catch. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Guys, time has expired here in the quarter, and Duke is on top. And we've come to the end of the first as we take a moment to check out the stats so far. So they go back to work after the break, and it is third down. To the ground to try to pick up the first. And the Broncos will keep this drive going.
Nice job by this offense converting the third down. Listen, third and short, they know you're going to run the football, and they still did a great job being physical. Third downs has been such a struggle for this offense. Bottom 50, one of the worst in college.
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Broncos are rolling down the field. Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. And the Broncos can really attack on this second and short. Send the tight end in motion. He'll pull it on the read. Wide open spaces. They finally get to him. But what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this defense has to be better. You have to stop the first part of the option, and that is the quarterback. And he gets loose. He gets the first down, another set of downs. They need to figure out this plan and how to stop this quarterback.
Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Leaves it with the running back. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Looks as if they'll send out the field goal unit. And this one will be a 40-yard try from the left hash. And this one is perfect. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone and he's knocked down at the 10. And Duke has the ball back, ready to go on the attack. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
Well, this offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force it.
And down he goes back at the 3.
This is a tough part of the field. You want to try to create some space and give yourself an opportunity not to throw out of your own end zone. They didn't hold up with protection. They give up the sack, but thank goodness they didn't give up a safety.
Quarterback may change this route. On third and long, a check down would be the last resort. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Boise State. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
And these guys can play offense, too. Now, look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. He'll take it himself.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Wants to throw on first down. Under fire. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
One of the big risks about being in an empty set is that you don't have tight ends or running backs helping you out in pass protection. And that time, the quarterback got hit right before he let it go, and that's why that ball fell incomplete.
And the defense gets home. Yippee-ki-yay at 35.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
On third and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. And the Blue Devils line up to punt it away. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Makes the catch and now looking for just a little bit of daylight. They'll put a stop to that return at about the 37-yard line. This drive will get started from the 37-yard line. Looking for a man. It's Madsen. On the move, he fires. Wide open downfield. They got him free for a big gainer to the 43. It was quite a start for Spencer Danielson in his first full season as head coach at Boise State. 12 wins and a trip to the college football playoff.
And you could see him growing as a coach, and, man, the players loved him. Obviously, Ashton Genty has gone from that dynamite team, but a lot of pieces back in place. I feel like this is a team, Jesse, that we're going to see in this spot a lot more.
Yeah, I agree, David. I think there's a lot of people out there that just think it was all Ashton Genty, but you're right. They have a lot of NFL talent returning at other spots, so I still expect this team to be successful.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on third and short. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. From the 36, a third down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the first. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got his man downfield. He stopped just short of the goal line at the 1. An explosive play has him set up. And the Broncos are threatening on first and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the D deny them on second and goal? Tries again to get it in. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. From the 3-yard line, they'll try it again on 3rd and goal. From the gun, wants to pass. Going for 6. Touchdown, Broncos! Fired in from the red zone for the score.
And how big is that for this offense? Put a nice drive together, get the touchdown, add to this lead already. Everything right now, Palmer, going their way.
Yeah, that was as good a 2-minute type situation as you could have offensively. And David, they've got so many weapons on this offense. They practice these situations all the time, and they put it to work here at the end of the first half.
Set to kick this one.
Fair catch, called for and made. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab outside. It's Jones. The Blue Devils headed quickly to the line. Looking to go up top in times, running out in the half. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
To the air on 1st down. The short hands, it's Jones. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. Wants to go up top. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Matson. Throws to the tight end. Right on the money to the outside. He dragged the toe, and how about the ball placement? Only the receiver could get it. They've got it inside the 30 at the 28, 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the grab. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. He's going to take off. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. They'll immediately call timeout. So with only seconds left in the half, here comes the field goal unit. Didn't make him sweat at all. It's good. And now the lead is extended a little further. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Gentlemen, this matchup on that Smurf turf, sign me up for another half in Boise.
And the Blue Devils will kick it away to start the 2nd half. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Gets open down the middle.
Well, they execute the end route. How about the arm strength by the QB? That was an absolute bullet on that completion.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. It continues to be a long day as they are just swarming every time he gets the ball. A quick completion to the left, looking for the 1st down. And with that effort, they pick up a fresh set of downs. They have it at the 34-yard line. The Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. They keep feeding him in this running game, and the defense is having none of it, and it's been that way all day. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He'll do it himself. And it's loose. How in the world did the offense retain possession?
Man, those are backbreakers. Defensively, you get so excited. You force the fumble, I'm going to get a turnover, and the offense falls.
Looking for a man. It's Madsen. And the Broncos get enough to move the chains. David, that is a great security blanket for a quarterback to have a tight end to make those conversions.
Dang right. Find the big fella on 3rd and short. Dependable, clutch, nice hands, first down.
And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. He'll keep it himself. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. Just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Got his man. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
He's been a matchup problem all season long. Defenses just don't know how to solve the puzzle. With that last catch, over 500 yards receiving now on the year for him.
To the ground with the back. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he rolls into the house. Touchdown, Broncos. No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. And now they'll empty the backfield for the 2-point try. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He'll start the return inside his 5. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Reads it, fires complete. Oh, a lot of space. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. And off to Jones. Tried to move that pile forward. He maybe gets 2. He's down at the 21. The Blue Devils are in the hurry-up. Offense changing the play. They turn to the passing game on 3rd and short. Makes the grab down the middle. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32.
It's tough on the defense there. 3rd down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
Gets rid of it. Quickly out to the tight end. And they're able to get him down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
With the catch, it's Castle. Still running at the 40. Out of bounds at the 24-yard line after the huge pickup. And the Blue Devils are flying down the field. They'll go to the ground. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Blue Devils pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And the big defensive front wins the battle. No gain on that play. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. With jet sweep pass. And he's run out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they keep him out of the end zone for the moment.
In the offense, they don't choose to go downhill, be physical. They try to get it on the perimeter. Stay away from some of those defensive linemen, but you can tell DBs, linebackers, not scared. Nice job playing fast, trusting their eyes, and forcing the 3rd down.
Keeping it on the ground on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Duke! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Great example of how a second half can really change everything for a team.
No doubt. First half looked bad. It looked like it was bleak. It looked like it was ugly. But now you're starting to get it turned around. More drives like this is what's needed.
Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And the extra point splits the upright. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Big Ten action right now, and wait till you see how things are playing out in this one, fellas. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by a field goal over Toledo. Just another week in the Big Ten where the only constant is chaos, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Fires to the big fella. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Line getting set on 2nd down.
Keep up with our attack. Let's go.
Looking to pass. It's Madsen. Thanks to grab. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Man, it's so important when you play QB. I got to know when to put some air on it, and I got to know when to rocket that thing in there. Work in the middle of the field. He knew he needed the rocket. Threw it in there. Great job. Great catch.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. The Broncos will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Not going to risk a return here. Calls for the fair catch and makes it just around the 30-yard line. First snap of this drive comes from the 32. They'll start this drive going to the air. And they dialed up a shot play, but they couldn't hook up.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
And he'll just get rid of that one.
And that goes down as incompletion, but that's a smart play. And the QB coach and the OC will be very happy with the decision of the quarterback. He got outside the pocket. He obviously, so he's outside the tackle boxes. He knew he could throw it away as long as he got it past the line of scrimmage. Nothing there, nothing open. Live to fight another down.
On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Oh, he makes the catch. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. Just going to keep it after the snap. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Boise State ready to send out that offense. The give on the counter. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And I think this has probably been the most surprising thing of this game so far. This guy's one of the best running backs in the entire country. They just can't get him going. He's never been able to get into a rhythm. You got to give the defense so much credit because they have been able to shut this guy down. And they got to keep that up here in the 2nd half.
As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Dropping back, it's Madsen. They're working that left side. And they make the tackle, not before he gets the first down. Now let's see if they rush to the line or let the time run out here in the third. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. Handoff to the lone back. Finds a little space. They'll give him one to the 28-yard line. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. They'll go right back to him. Picks up the first down. Pulled down after a nice run, and they're in the red zone at the 19. And the Broncos are on the move. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabs behind the line. It's Sherrod. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Quarterback on the keeper. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. The Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Wide receiver going in motion. On the jet sweep, racing for the edge and the sticks. He didn't even have a chance to get back to the line. What a job by this defensive front. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And now the lead is even bigger.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Makes the grab. It's Castle. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here.
Well, they've got a ways to go if they're going to win this game. It's all about getting the drive started. They come away with a positive play to get this thing going. Let's see what they can do now.
Looking to fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And the Blue Devils come to the line needing just inches for the first down. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. And he just needed a few inches, and the defense was surly and nasty and said, no, sirree. Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Going for the marker on the ground. Past the first down marker and still running. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Do you think that coach really had any doubt? He's in his own territory, but you only have a few inches to go.
Go, go, go. I don't care what side of the field.
Oh, he's got some space. Turning it on. Touchdown, Blue Devils. Made the grab and took it on in for the score.
And the defense lets the big tight end get behind him, and you could see it. When he saw his tight end streaking down the field, he knew he had to throw it up in the air, let him go make a play. He does it. Big play for this offense.
And with the lead sitting at 9, they'll try to make it a one-possession game. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Quickly to the tight end. And that is good versatility there and a big hit from the backer in pass coverage. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Looking downfield, it's Madsen. Punts it out of the air. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down marker.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. And the Broncos have it with a 1st and 10. They'll ride the hot hand. He stopped at the 49 after gaining 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be a 1st down from the 49-yard line. Leaves it with the back. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. The pull and throw off the RPO. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
I love an offense that wants to stay aggressive. Even when you've got the lead late in a game like this, right, you still try to find your playmakers and get them the ball in space, and that is exactly what this offense is doing.
They'll try to run for it. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. They have the lead in a 1-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on 4th down. Makes his man miss. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Looking for a gap. It's Sherrod. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Ordinarily on 2nd and 10, you might look past, but here you just want to keep that clock moving. They'll run it from the gun. Fouls through the defense. The freshman brought down after a really nice run there.
And that's another nice play for this offense, man. How about this offense? Putting together a drive when they had to have it. They got to have points late in this football game, and they're executing great.
And he's stuffed by that big defensive tackle up front.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Hand off from the shotgun. Powers through the defender. How about that run as he drives it all the way down to the 13-yard line? The defense will take a timeout. 25 seconds left to play. And the Broncos come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Rides to back and leaves it. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? Boy, do they need that score. Gave them a little cushion as they try to put a stop to this 2-game slide.
Well, they get the touchdown when they needed it most. That score now makes it a 2-possession game. And guys, with just seconds to go on the game clock, this thing is all but over.
He makes the fair catch deep in his own end, and I get the criticism, but man, he probably wanted to at least save a few yards in field position. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard as he released the ball on that 1st down pass, and it never had a chance. So now it's 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Here's a throw downfield late. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9. Down by multiple possessions. You can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. Oh, they're after him. They get to him as he throws. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back. After this, it'll be a wrap. He will take a knee, and the defense can stop the clock one more time, but this one is just about in the books. A hostile environment can have a major impact on even the most composed, well-prepared team. So how much did the crowd play a factor in this upset?
Well, this is what makes college football so great, the home crowd and how they were able to impact this game. No doubt about it, David. They played a big factor.
And they're still jacked up, and they're still excited. They play a big factor, and it affects everything. College football, road atmospheres, they're tough. Even when the team isn't ranked like they weren't today, these are the types of moments that can jump up and bite you.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.